Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Ainur Jasmin Mohammad Roshdi and I'm 16 years old. I study at Sekolah Menengah Simpang Beluru in Perak. Today I want to share about the book that I read it and it's called The Upside of Falling. This book is written by Alex Light and it was originally published by Wattpad in 2017 and made its first paperback edition in 2021. This book is about 17-year-old Becca Hart who doesn't believe in love, but when her former best friend teases her for not having a boyfriend, Becca impulsively pretends that she's been secretly seeing someone. Brad Wells has it all. As captain of the football team and one of the most popular guys in his school, he should have no problem in finding someone to date, but he's been more focused on his future than who to bring to prom. When he overhears Becca's lie, Brad decides to step in and be the mysterious guy. It's like the perfect solution for both of them. Acting like a perfect couple isn't easy though, when you barely know the other person, but with both of them start to work it out, they realize they have more in common than they could have imagined. When the line between what is pretend and what is real begins to blur, they are forced to answer the question, is this fake romance the realest thing in either of their lives? As you can tell, the main character of this book is Becca Hart and Brad Wells. Becca Hart is a grumpy type bookworm, I suppose to believe, while Brad Wells is a golden retriever person kind of like. Based on what I read, I can see that the writer used a simple English as it's so easy to understand. This book is also written in dual point of view, and that is from Becca Hart and Brad Wells. This time, I'm going to focus more on Brad family. The Wells family is perfect, a doting father and a supporting mother who supports their child in every way they can. Brad Wells has it all. Mr. and Mrs. Wells will always come to his football games to watch and support him. This makes Brad Wells wish they will always be like this in the future and nothing goes change. Who wants it gonna be like that? No, not anymore after everything began to crumble. Mr. Wells started to miss Brett's game. Moreover, when Mr. Wells went to outstation work, Brett's mother would always cry at night. This makes Brett feel something was off. The truth is finally out when Brett and Becca decides to eat outside after a long day spending time together. Brett saw a family figure that just went out of a car and entered a restaurant with a woman. It was Mr. Wells. Brett was very sure of it. Brett was hurt and think about how would his mom feel. How would Mrs. Wells think about it? Brett still tries to deny that it was his father that night. But what can he do when it's the reality? It all got unveiled when the Wells family organized a party. What was happening was Brett and Becca were spending their time together and suddenly Brett saw his father was inviting a lady to the house while holding hands. The scene makes Brett can't hold his anger anymore. Of course, something happened at the party. Right after the party ended, the Wells family are finally together at last. Brett asked Mr. Wells how long has it been going on. Well, it has been a couple months when Mr. Wells answered it. At worst, Mrs. Wells already knew about it from the start. Brett couldn't believe it and everything is starting to make sense. It was a huge argument that night. Brett decides to make his father leave the house. This even leads to Brett and Becca breaking up. Of course, Becca was hurt, but Brett needs his time to think over again. After a lot of encouragement, Brett finally decides to give his father a second chance. The Wells family even went to receive counseling session. And I guess they turned out fine in the end. The real question is, would I recommend this book to you? Yes, if you like cute romance. If you are new to English novel, I also would suggest this book to begin with. It's also suitable for teenagers and young adults. So please check it out. And that's all about it. Thank you everyone. Bye.